Okay, I just wanted to stop a minute and just talk with everybody about how much college has gone up over time so you can have a better perspective. So what I did with the percentage of change formula, so let's look at the tuition. The tuition in 1984 was $445. Currently it is $4,645, and that is a 943% change. So the housing then was $385. Right now it's $2,650. Now you can get some that are even a little bit more expensive than that, but anyway, that's at least 588% increase. The meal ticket, we didn't have to buy one then. In fact, my mom thought it was crazy talk to do that, and she would just pack my food every week, and that was just fine. And right now, if you're living on campus, they make you buy those, and that's $1,650 per semester. My books and fees in 1984 was about $130. You know, every once in a while, my books would get a little bit more expensive than that, but I figured it out after a while. And now it's about $1,000, so that's a 669% increase. And let's look at the beginning teacher salary. In 1987 here in Kentucky, it was about $17,500, and actually mine was less than that. It was 16 something when I taught at Greenup. But anyway, right now it's $37,373, and that's a 113% increase. Obviously, you know, that's a lot less. So people are going to college, they're paying a lot more, and then they're starting out and not, you know, the salaries just is not in proportion as to what they're paying. So a lot of them come out with $36,000 to $40,000 student loan. We need to think about that whenever we're talking about all this. Now, the beginning teacher, if their salary was in proportion to the way tuition went up, then they would start out at quite a lot, and obviously that's just not happening. Let me see, I've got my other paper here now. When I was in college, I could work minimum wage, and I could make enough money to pay for my tuition, and then I had a Pell Grant to pay for some other things, so I was able to swing it, is what I'm saying. And I've heard a lot of other people say, well, when I was in college, I just worked and I just paid for it. And I understand that because I did too. So right now we're just going to talk about it a little bit. In 1984, this would be for a whole year tuition at Morehead. And if you're going to divide that by minimum wage, 266 hours. Now, obviously, I had to work just a little bit more than that because of taxes and things, but generally, I got most of my taxes back. Now, in 2022, this is what the tuition would be for a whole year at Morehead. And if you divided that by minimum wage, a person would have to work 1,281 hours. So that's about 5 times as much as what we had to work. Now, if you want to, now some people say, well, a lot of people don't make minimum wage. They make about $10 an hour. I said, oh, okay, let's look at that. Well, they would still have to work 929 hours. And the thing about it is there's only so many hours a day to go to college and to work. Obviously, we're putting people in a situation where they have to get loans. I'm concerned. I'm fine with giving them a break. In the meantime, some costs have to be worked out and more discussions have to take place. All righty, I'll talk to y'all later.